I'm recording this video on the day that England will knock out Germany. It's 10 AM. The football's all a bit mad at the moment. I've barely recovered. But we got some FIFA 22 news, finally. Will FIFA 22 actually be decent? I mean, I had to buy this. Seamless transition. Yesterday, and pretty much I only need it for FIFA 22, so please don't be EA'd. It's pretty much a £500 investment so that EA Sports can give me 2 new pairs of boots to use on pro clubs. I was looking around and obviously we found these leaked screenshots last week. And the only thing you can really get from this is that Volta is very much back in the game, which again we did expect. This video is sponsored by a company who I'd never use if they weren't paying me loads of money. No, literally, I used this before they ever emailed me. Today's video sponsor is Surfshark. If you haven't got yourself a VPN, this is the perfect time to get one with code JCC. A VPN will protect you online from hackers. It will keep you safe when you log into public Wi-Fi. So every time I go to the gym or a coffee shop or a restaurant, I make sure I'm using my VPN on my phone before I log into any Wi-Fi. If you get yourself a Surfshark membership, you can use it across multiple devices, which is great. You don't have to worry about protecting your iPad, your laptop, your computer, your Android, your Apple phone, otherwise known as an iPhone, you can use them on everything. It's great. Obviously, you connect to any server around the world and you can watch Netflix in those countries or any other streaming services that are available. If you want to connect to the USA, you can watch what the USA citizens get that we don't. It's brilliant for that as well. Protect yourself online with Surfshark now, and the best part about this is if you use code JCC, you will get 83% off and your first 3 months for free. Try it now, you've got nothing to lose. If you don't like it, you can always get your money back. But I seriously recommend getting a VPN if you use the internet for pretty much anything, and this is a great deal. So get it now, the link at the top of the description, and thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring. So Volta is back, and we can't be too surprised because EA Sports typically work in cycles of 3 like the journey. When they add something terrible, they tend to not learn their lesson until they have to learn it 3 times. So what does that mean? Volta will obviously hinder the progress of game modes that you love, whether that be Ultimate Team, Career Mode, or Pro Clubs. You are going to get less added, less additions, less development because they're focused on Volta, which I think a lot of us could say when they first played it, terrible. Second time round last FIFA, okay, it's alright. Bit of fun for a couple of hours, but considering how much goes into this game, think about how much you play Volta compared to any other game modes. It's ridiculous, and they put all of their attention into Volta. We'll know more when the beta drops, of course, which, as you can see on screen, FIFA 17, 18, 19, to all the dates there. Around mid-August is when I expect to see the FIFA 22 beta. I don't know if we'll get a demo. If you remember last year for the first time, we didn't, which was a bit unique. A lot of my mods on my live streams have been sending me links to Madden franchise, Madden 22 franchise, the NFL game. So let's take a look at it because apparently a lot of these features could be great to see in pro clubs on FIFA 22. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel, if you do enjoy my content, you want to see more of what we've got coming in FIFA 22, that would be great. We're nearly at 200,000 subscribers, and if you're down there subscribing, leave a like on your way back up. Really helps me out.
Super excited to be here with you today to share some of the awesome work our teams are doing, specifically on franchise and Madden 22. Get ready, because we're about to go deep. Some new franchise features that we'll talk about today include franchise staff and new staff points, the importance of weekly strategy and the integration of dynamic game day on next-gen consoles, and enhanced
the what?
Day every week, all season long.
Now that's something that interests me, and I know they're not really talking about the same thing, but game engines on FIFA were meant to change, or I think they're supposedly going to change soon. I don't know if it's going to be for FIFA 22, but this Frostbite engine, the whole point of the PS5 was that apparently that was going to be able to allow FIFA to run on a better system. It wouldn't have to be the Frostbite. So I'm hoping that we can see an improved engine because the engine right now limits what you can do on FIFA and definitely needs a change. Now there's updated news coming out of Just the FIFA 22 might not even do the beta because of leaks or FIFA 22's early beta. Now they used to obviously get some people to play the game. But yeah, it looks like, I don't know how true this will be, but it says it's been cancelled. All play tests have been emailed. All play testers have been emailed about the cancellation. This worries me because if they don't give people who actually understand the game a chance to play it, then like there's going to be so many problems in it. And also, like, it's FIFA. Like, a few leaks, whatever. Like, that builds excitement. I don't see why EA Sports would care that much. Like, they aren't, you know, they aren't working at Area 51? Area 51? It's a football game. Does anyone care that much? So yeah, I mean, it says that they reached out to EA for confirmation, but still haven't heard anything back. Now, if you want to check out some leaks, I don't know how reliable they are. Obviously, that article did quote this account, King Langpod. But yeah, I'd seen the heat maps on a few sources. But yeah, there's going to be that. And expected goals are now included as a stat, which is pretty cool if you're a career mode fan, I think. And I don't know if they'll bring that into pro clubs. That would be nice to see as well, obviously. I've called out for more diverse and more in-depth stats on pro clubs for a long time, rather than just goal, assist. It's kind of it, really, isn't it, that matters? So, I mean, this guy's leaked it and he's retweeted it. We don't know how legit they are. He's got a lot of followers, but it's Twitter. And apparently custom tactics are going to be changed. I guess that will affect a lot of Ultimate Team. And then, to be honest, with pro clubs, we played a really basic custom tactics set, but it does work and it does help. So, we'll see. I mean, this says that even be able to determine the depth spread of players in the penalty area, etc., from 1 to 100. So interesting to know that. At this point, we don't know. We can't trust things like, I think where you can see a screenshot, it gives you obviously a little bit more evidence. With where it comes down to breaking down, you know, metas and gameplay additions, that to me is when it becomes a little bit like, okay, I can't trust this source too much. But the guy seems to have a lot, so check him out if you want to see more. Other news, we've got Alex Scott is meant to be part of the commentary team, which I have no complaints against. I'm a little bit bored of Lee Dixon's voice, so mix it up, I'm all for it. Mbappe's Ultimate Team card has actually been leaked. It's a joke. He's a baller, right? It's a joke. Now I'm going to give you 5 things that I want to see in FIFA 22. I want pro clubs to have an overhaul. Oh, I know, right? I mean, what a surprise. The pro clubs guy wants pro clubs to be better. I just want to see a different or more exciting leveling system, customizable stadiums and more customization to our players and boots and different leveling paths so it's not just so linear, and more cups added and weekend league style tournaments, not every week so it becomes a burden, but you know, every other week, or 15 games that you can play with your club on a week or a weekend at any point to rank you higher than just the leaderboards. I could go on, and I have, in about 6,000 different videos. Pro clubs needs to change. Number 2, Ultimate Team, stop pushing gambling to children, if you wouldn't mind. It's a bit gross in 2021. Stop. Whenever you're ready. Career mode, number 3. I love career mode. I've been playing a lot of it on stream. Make player career mode enjoyable. That would be good. And manager career mode, I like the way it's going, but just keep adding new features to it and make it a little bit more diverse. Have managers getting sacked and coming and going into different clubs, not just, you know, your manager is the only one that matters and it seems like they stay at the other clubs forever, as far as I can tell anyway. Just copy FM, EA, I'll be honest, just take stuff from there because it's a much better system. Number 4, the Volta, we know you're going to add it, so I won't say don't add it, but just please don't spend too much time on it. Because however many trailers you make, or however many kits Hector Bellerin designs, or however many favelas you've got, you know, Vinicius Jr. doing fucking roulettes round wheelie bins in, nobody cares. After like a few games of it, it's not going to take over. It's not FIFA Street. Gaming moves on. You can't always bring it back. Point number 5, I don't care if I sound like a dinosaur. I want tournaments back. I used to meet up with my mates back in the day and we used to like literally do the Euros and we'd all pick one team and you'd have games against each other. I thought that was fun, but it's a bit of a crap last point, so we'll go with crossplay. I mean, please just give us crossplay so Xbox, PlayStation can play against them with each other, and even PC. I hope you've enjoyed my rant, a little bit of ranting and raving about pro clubs and FIFA 22. Please do drop a like on the video on your way out of here. Thank you for watching. More content to come on this channel as FIFA 22 news develops. Subscribe if you haven't already, drop a like on the video, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.